Alright guys, so the beginning of this side taper, we're gonna do a 3 on the sides to create the foundation. The lever open though, this makes it 3.5. And go ahead and scoop. That was about 2 fingers here. Now about a finger on top of that, I'm going to use my thinning shears. I'm going to line up around the ears and the C-cup area. So starting here, the top. Now we're going to create a little soft taper with the one guard. We're going to go about a finger here. I'm going to open it and go about a finger above that too. So a finger's width, a finger's width. I'm going to start now closing it a little bit and work my way into that closed lever position. Next step, I'm going to open the 1.5 guard. We're going to go about a finger above the 1 guard lever open. So I'm going to go ahead and detail. Alright, so we're going to start the trim in the back. And we're going to keep this, and we're going to build some graduation towards the back, and essentially we're going to attack this part right here. We want to kind of just to flatten it out, maybe about, for it to sit and cut about this much. This is dry, so this is about 2 inches. I'm going to start by saturating the hair. He has really thick hair, so I'm going to make sure we really wet everything. We're going to separate the head into 1 panel, 1 panel, 1 panel, and 1 panel. That's 4 panels. Top, sides, and the back. The way that I want to do this is first, we want to separate the front from the back. So by simply placing our comb here at the top, we can kind of see where the head rounds off. This might look deceiving because he has a lot of weight here at the top. So we know that placing our comb here, it leaves the head right here. So I'm just gonna kind of just drag my comb from here. So a way to do this is placing our index finger here. And when I push the comb, I wanna use this part like this so the hair moves smoothly. If I just do this, I'm not gonna have control. So by placing my index finger here and pushing and also applying pressure down, I can control the hair more and I can part it. The next step is going to be to now separate the corner panel, which we just have to get the corner of his hairline, which is his recession point, which is right there. And then we connect this to the spot in the back, literally doing the same thing. We can use this part of the comb, which I think would be more efficient because his hair is really thick. And using this corner right here, I'm going to drag the comb. Once it ends, I'm going to place my thumb there and clip the hair. To start the trim, we've completely organized our canvas, and I'm just gonna attack this. I want to create some, basically kind of like a triangular shape towards the back. I'm gonna start with a section going straight down. That's gonna be my foundation for the whole cut. This is gonna be our foundation right there. So we wanna pull and cut about, I would like to say this much. This is like 1.5 inches, almost 2 inches. So we just cut this right here. Now, I'm just gonna go and attack. Literally gonna slice the comb and get a horizontal section from here. Now we have a vertical section that's cut and a horizontal section that we can follow as well. What I'm gonna do is do the same thing. I'm basically gonna be layering this whole left side. You guys can see the section right here. Let's cut right there. Put the guideline in half and get the other side. So we have successfully trimmed this back panel right here. Now we're gonna connect the side panel to the back panel. Okay, remove that clip. He does want to comb it backwards, so I'm gonna go ahead and comb everything backwards right here. So from the top right here, of the ear, we're just gonna cut a little bit of that little snip right here. Right here. Cut about this much right here. So once we're done with the back and the sides, we wanna connect the back into the front. Simply, we're gonna create a vertical profile section. One that's gonna go across the whole head. And this, we're gonna use to connect to this. You guys see it? Right there. Since the back now is connected to the top, we have a reference point that's going straight across. Our client doesn't want much from the top. So my only concern now is to cut a little bit horizontally right here and to connect the top to the sides now. So everything's literally split in half right now. And the whole hair is split like this. So I'm gonna grab this whole part, I'm gonna elevate high, and I'm gonna connect everything with my feather razor. Add some serum. Stretch up the hair a little bit. Some Cantu.